Recently, I started to customize my medieval figures to create my own fantasy theme, and I'm really glad I did because I'm absolutely loving the results. By grabbing minifigures from different themes as a base, and some other figures with cool accessories, and by thoughtfully getting pieces from the Pick-a-Brick section on the LEGO page, I turned regular figures into some of the best from my collection. The Pick-a-Brick section provides us with amazing accessories to use for our figures, from being able to create an army of the Falcon or Lion factions, to armors and weapons that are hard to collect by just buying official sets. I first organized the pieces that I bought to know exactly what I had to work with. I have 6 new figures to create from scratch, and plenty of armors, helmets and accessories to work with. I took a good look at what I had, and then I decided to bring my containers with accessories to organize everything in one place, making the process easier for me in the future. With things organized better, I started to put figures together from different factions. At this point, I realized that I didn't have enough armors to upgrade every figure, but I wanted each faction to have a few interesting characters to go together. I started to assemble some figures, and I saw that I had really good results. I tried to keep the characters looking consistent, so I put each figure together with only 3 colors. The truth is that some of these characters were giving me a Warcraft vibe, and I noticed that I needed some sort of mug that could go along with the medieval factions. First I wanted to make like a fountain on a city, but I quickly changed my plan, and I ended up making something that will look like a healing fountain for Warcraft 3 to be specific. In the game, your troops can regain health by standing near it, so it will be a good point of interest for the knights to look for, while giving me a chance to make something appealing for the background. This ended up looking pretty nice, and at the end, this is perfect to have a few knights on display. Just to recap, I used official factions as a base for my characters: the 2013 Crown Knights, the Falcon faction, the 2007 Crown Knights from the Fantasy era, random figures from other themes like Ninjago, and accessories from the Pick-a-Brick section. For now, the Lion Knights are the least interesting ones. Their colorful clothes make it a little hard for them to be customizable, and I also left them for last. I will focus on improving this in the future. I didn't want all the factions to have the exact same upgrades, and I'm glad these look really cool with the black shoulder piece. I only have 3 of these figures for now, but I still wanted to have some hierarchy within them, so I made a captain with the 2 trustworthy knights. This right here ended up being my favorite faction from them all. These are the Crown Knights in the 2013 style, and I love the prints for the torsos. These ones really gave me the Warcraft vibe, and this inspired me to create an orc faction as well, but more on that on my next video. The Falcons have to be my second favorite. I wanted these guys to look a little bit more diverse. We see that some knights have a little bit of a samurai style to them, and others look more Viking-like, but it all blends together seamlessly with these figures, especially because I'm sticking to the 3-color rule. Here the old man is the leader of the faction, and even though he's old, he is still among the strongest warriors in the army. And to finish up, I have these Crown Knights from the Castle Fantasy era, which used to be my favorite until I find out about the other Crown Knights. In this one, their hero has gotten old, and he has recruited a trainee to take his role in the near future. I added a few pieces that are also used by the dwarves, and I love that in the Castle Fantasy series, the dwarves and the humans did fight together against the trolls. I wouldn't say that I created different armies, but rather a few interesting figures from each faction. It was a lot of fun to see regular figures turn into awesome displayable knights by adding a few accessories. I want to expand this fantasy world and create some world building for it. So far, I'm gonna need more enemies and maybe a few locations to display the armies or to create battles. But well, by having a few interesting characters from different legions, it's going to be easier to build up from there. Let me know which one of these factions is your favorite. Some of these figures are actually really easy to make, so if you like them, give it a try. If you're interested in seeing more LEGO Medieval Fantasy content, make sure to like the video and subscribe. On that note, this is all I have for you today. I'm Beyond LEGO, peace out.